And good morning, folks. How's everybody? How is it? Is ya? The fuck is that? How are you guys doing today? Well, you can see, got the camera flipped around, so you can obviously see that I am out because I can actually do a fucking live stream and not have to worry about editing the crap out of it later because I'm too afraid for somebody to hear something. Mark, you fucking amazing piece of shit. So where you been anyway? Where have you been? Your last post was June 4th, and you were supposed to give all this information and all these, what'd you say, 70 some fucking videos? Kind of funny considering that's the same amount of videos. I have my horn today too. I love that horn. No, kind of amazing that that's the same amount of videos that you claim to have about me. And of course, those were never produced, were they? So yet again, you're just blowing smoke up people's asses, trying to get them to buy into your horse hockey. Because that's exactly what it is. You have no fucking substance to anything you do. You have failed. You have failed. You have failed. Yeah, I'm going to pause over here for a quick minute. All right, take a quick standby. All right, so I'm back. I'm going to adjust this camera just a little bit while I'm doing it so you can actually see a little bit more of the scenery. Kind of makes it hard for me to read the messages, but I have. So, but yeah, so like I said, I'm out and about, cruising around. I couldn't help but notice one kind of strange thing that you have actually done or did. And it's just another thing that helps me show the world that you're a freaking pencil dick liar. And that is, was it about November, I think. That's on your Facebook page, by the by, that you think I don't have access to. Morning. Considering that you blocked my main profile, which is amusing. According to you, I have hundreds of profiles because I only have time to sit around and make profiles to look at your shit, but that's not the case. Anyway, I do have another profile. Much like you have, what, 25, 26, 27 YouTube pages? What the fuck you need all that for? Anyway, getting back to the point of the thing. What was that post that you made back in, I think it was like November 2024 after Jack had passed away? You posted that you were going to post Jack's will and testament, and that was coming soon. Could be tonight, and you never did. You never did. Now, was that before? Actually, that should have been after, because you got shit canned before Jack passed away. I know that much, because Jack is the one that shit canned you, isn't he? Morning. Jack's the one that shit canned your sorry ass. You know, I go back over and I go back through this bullshit of the consistent lie that you don't even have common sense to update. You don't change anything. You just freaking, the only thing that gets changed are the names. Kind of like the friggin' old Dragnet thing. Only the names have been changed. Protect the innocent. You don't even do that, man. You just post your repetitive shit. Well, that covers all of the ass. And all you do is change the names. And you don't even change the attack style. My God, man, it's the same thing. Oh, they're stalking me. They're stalking this person. They're stalking that person. Blah, 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 blah. They're stalking my mom and dad. Now, that is a new one, though. They're stalking my mom and dad. You don't even know who your fucking dad is. Who is your daddy? We've never heard you talk about your daddy. Ever. You don't even know who your fucking daddy is. You talk about your stepdad. Heard about that numerous occasions. Never heard you talk about your daddy. Even though that is your legal name, Mark Raymond Cruz. It's posted all over the internet. So that's not doxing. That's actually posted in every place. Just like Mark Newman, just look at your plotter. Mark Newman got exposed. That little girl, that got posted in the book. That's not even clever. So they can't even be considered doxing. And now you're going by the Blaze. How many different fucking names have you had? I might just have to sit down and make a fucking list. This long. What was one of, Marcus Maximus. And then you just went by Maximus for a little bit. Then you did the Mark Newman thing until you got busted a little bit. You switched over to Mark Connors and tried to con people into believing that you were the son of the long lost bastard child of Chuck Connors. Now, there's only one word in that whole sentence that's correct, and that's bastard. But you keep with the same fucking shit over and over and over. You change the name. But here's the kicker to the whole thing. It appears that now you fucked with the wrong people. But you claim that young man has got all this shit that you're going to expose. You're going to put it online instead of taking it to the proper authority. Yeah, that's the one thing to do. That's the smart thing. You take stuff to the internet and not the proper authorities. You can't take it to the proper authorities because everything you have is full. Remember, you're going to take me to court, and I told you, go ahead, because I'll make you look like an asshole 3 ways from Sunday. I don't have to try. That's just easy. Because remember when you fucked me over on that Night America shit? And you got exposed as a convicted kitty diddler, and you went fucking ballistic and started pulling all this shit. I started saving all of your fucking threatening videos and your name calling and your false claims and all that shit. Every fucking bit of it. Just in case you decided to fucking try your bullshit again, and you are. And you are. You couldn't leave well enough alone. You had to get shit canned, and you got all fucking butthurt, and you just couldn't stand it. Oh, well, my stalker. No, no, no. It had nothing to do with that bullshit. Your fucking fantasy land crap. No, 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 no. It had to do with your own fucking stupidity, moron. Figure it out. Maybe if you'd go find a real job, but you know, that's getting tougher and tougher at your age. It really is. It's getting tougher and tougher and tougher at your age. You might be able, well, no, you can't even do that. I was going to say that you might be able to go get a, so you're kind of screwed in that way. You know, it's really shitty. You know, you really got to be a shitbird if you can't even get a fucking job at a Walmart. But then, hey, when you decide to try to take advantage of a 15-year-old when you're 40 plus years old, and now you're what? You're in your 50s now, right? Or in your early 60s, I think. And you can't get a job in fucking Hollywood. Me? Hey, I'm retired now, bud. I actually did work for myself many, many, many years. Not doing what you say I did, but it was in computers, and I worked my ass off. Now, if we can just go ahead and roll on down here. But I'm looking forward to the day that you have to go get fucking Medicaid, Medicare, and all that fun crap. That time's a coming, bud. And you don't have shit, do you? You don't have diddly squat because you never worked. You never did squat. You never did much of anything but scam people. And then as soon as you got done scamming that person, you were scamming somebody else. I don't feel for you, man. Really, I don't. But that day's a coming, isn't it? I'm still looking for you to, post something. At least try to tell the truth about something for once in your fucking life. Even admit that you've been lying about all this shit. But that ain't going to happen, is it? Because you would prefer to lie and then lie to cover that lie than do the least bit of good. You think it does. Everybody sees through you, dumb shit. But I just might do that. I just might go ahead and fucking try to make a list of all the names that you had. Because I can go back to what? Oh, I think it's about 99 when you did your Temecula Polo scam. Remember that one? I can bring that one up. No problem. Because that's when you were trying to impress Tracy Mulvaney. You hate it when somebody brings up that name. I know you do. Because you can't talk about her. I can. Smartest thing that girl ever did was toss you to the fucking curb. Now you got this idiot little carnival slut following you around from place to place, and you're sucking her frickin' teeth dry, aren't you? But hey, I'm at the Home Depot because I got to pick up a few. I'm not going to be talking about this stuff in there, so I've been live for 17 minutes. It's long enough. I might go live later on today since it's Saturday, and I go live from my place instead of being out. Frankly, it looks like it's going to freaking rain out here, so I'm probably going to stop and get me a little bite to eat for lunch and then head back. So anyway, hey guys, hope you had a good one. Stay tuned because there's going to be a whole lot more on this Mark shit that'll be coming very, very soon. And it's going to be very, very funny because he's going down for the count this time. He fucking finally pissed off the wrong goddamn people, and they're not going to stand for his shit. So you guys have a good one. We'll catch you all later.